The HPP podcast brought to you by the Wake Competition Center, the premier sports headquarters of the Triangle.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the HPP podcast with your host, Jacob Briette, Evan Bradley, and yours truly, Spencer Thomas. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the Carolina Hurricanes as they're on one hell of a run. We'll also talk about the Final Four and all of March Madness that has occurred, and we'll give our picks for the Masters, since it is the greatest time of the year for golf coming up in, like, 6 days? 6 days, right? I guess. Yeah, 6 days. Stay tuned for that and much more on today's episode of the HPP podcast. Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
Oh, how's it going?
Hello, friends.
We back.
Hello, friend.
We back, but we're on a couch.
We are on a couch. On a lovely
In the
couch.
process of moving.
Yeah, it's
so.
like I look at that one, look at
That one?
look at that one, look at you guys, look at that one, look at that one, look at that one, look at you guys. You know?
I'm looking here. I'm looking there. I'm looking here. I'm looking there. Yeah.
I love it.
We doing that thing.
We doing it.
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Cheat the system.
Oh yeah. Rod Brindamore, 7 for 7 for seasons going to the playoffs. Let's go. Canes just clinched. Here we go. It's time. Wonder what their slogan's gonna be again. Is it Rise Up this time?
No,
or-
it's cause.
It's Raise Up.
It is.
Yeah.
Raise Up. Okay, that's what I thought.
Well,
I thought I saw
for
a
the
hashtag.
season. I don't know about the playoffs.
So you know how they kind of change it for the playoffs.
They do it like.
so I don't know.
I mean, they go game to game.
Yeah.
that.
That's true. I'm curious.
I already saw the t-shirts. They look whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
They're kinda
FanDuel or
basic.
not FanDuel.
Fanatics.
Fanatics.
yeah.
So I don't know how you want to
Whack.
take that one.
Whack.
Whack.
Yeah, I mean they make fine jerseys until they just mess up the names and like numbers and whatnot.
Do we need to talk about baseball last year?
They
Yeah,
fixed
I'm
them
talking about
at least.
hockey though.
That is true. They did fix it. They did fix it.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how long they last. In the like
Fanatics.
as the NH. Yeah, like
Yeah.
meaning like as the sponsor, the whole sponsorship of Cane, like I was about to say Canes, but
The league.
NHL and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see
Yeah.
because like there's so much negativity going around with
I mean,
that. but
aren't they
we'll see.
like every major sports league minus the NBA? Or do they do them too?
I don't think they have NBA.
I don't think. Do they have the NFL?
Well, and yeah, NBA and NFL, but they do
They got
True,
baseball,
True.
baseball and hockey.
but it's
Yeah.
Nike. It's Nike jerseys for baseball,
Okay,
Good
even
point,
though
good
it's
point.
it goes through the Fanatics factory.
gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah,
Thanks.
Canes are looking hot. We got, I think Freddie, how many games in a row?
7.
7. So Kochetkov hasn't really looked too
Not
good.
very good.
You want to have a number one goalie that gets hot going into the playoffs. So I don't care who it is. If whoever is coming into the game or playoffs hot, I'm down to go with right now.
Yeah, I think that I saw Freddie's stats over the last like 8, and I think he was like 7-1, 7-1-0 or something like that. And then he's also got 940 save percentage,
Yeah.
and then 1.5 goals against or something like that. He hasn't let up more than 2 goals in like the 8 game stretch, if I remember correctly.
There we go. All right. Well, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I don't really care whoever is the one that is like most confident and is riding very, very good and playing.
Very good. Yes, very good. Riding
I couldn't get my words out.
Riding very good. Very good. Yes.
So we'll see. I mean,
You're right, the hot hand.
right now, yes, exactly. I mean, right now our offense is also very hot. Our power play
Play's
is
waking up.
locked in, which was not it.
Yeah,
I would say 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
It was.
It's been-
But
I
I'm
think we
saying like
got
it
a
ended
power
about
play
2
goal.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, that was like a solid 2-3 months where that power play looked pretty
Terrible.
bad. Pretty bad.
from
yeah.
like January to now,
yeah. So
like mid March. It's pretty bad.
this is not a terrible time for it to get hot though.
It did
Yes.
not look good. Not good. Very good.
We got.
Yeah.
We were. I mean, it's kind of the outlier the other day against the Caps because of all the penalties, but we were 3 for 8, which getting 3 power play goals was
That was huge
Pretty big
though.
for us.
That was that. Yeah. I mean, I think we killed off all maybe
Everything
no
except
besides
Ovi's
the
goal.
OV 5-on-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which they kind of gift wrapped.
Yeah. I mean,
Riff raft. I was taking them back.
he wasn't even in his OV
Gift
spot either. He
wrapped.
gift wrapped.
Oh, gift wrap. I was wrapping the gift.
I mean, he wasn't necessarily in his.
Hey, it was.
it was more up top though.
Eh.
It was more of like in the defensive position. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he was.
it wasn't like
Just on
his
top of the circle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Usually it's like almost hash
Face
marks.
off, yeah.
Like I mean, like out more wide even.
Yeah.
Sometimes he would go wide. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I
Still
really
getting
do-
used to this. I'm like I'm looking in the camera to have a conversation with you. even though
Yeah,
you're sitting over there.
yeah. It's better though. Besides looking like this, because
Yeah,
I
is it-
realized and I was like, oh, Spencer's head. So we're just gonna go through that way.
Yeah, we look at the cameras.
But oh man, what was I gonna say? I think that he does it against us next time they play us.
Honestly, yeah. If
I think it happens.
we
then.
thought it was going to happen tonight because they're at home against Chicago, but I also honestly
Well, it has to be
thought
3, right?
Yeah, so you have to
So-
get a hat trick.
So it's this game,
They play
then
Islanders,
which
later
that's
before
could be.
us. That
he
could
could-
be.
He could get 2.
But I saw a TikTok earlier that said he's never scored on Sorokin, which was
Oh,
kind of
I
crazy.
saw that this
Wait,
morning.
really?
Yeah.
I thought he scored on every.
Well, no, there's
Goaltend-
29 goalies he's never scored on, but there's like 100 he has.
Oh, okay.
And
Wow.
what it's kind of crazy because they're like Sorokin's in his division. Like they're both
Yeah.
in the Metro, so they play.
That's
a decent
very
amount.
surprising.
Yeah.
We might have to fact check that. Did you?
I mean, it was the two Canadian guys that I forget what podcast is called, but like they're a reliable source in terms of
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Reliable.
Interesting. I don't know. That's a very interesting. I'm curious what other goalies. I know he
Yeah.
scored on Fleury a lot.
A lot.
Fleury and Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
Cam.
Oh, poor,
Well, it's okay.
poor
Yeah.
Cam.
I surprisingly, it's not like the Canes in the top like 5 teams that he scored the most goals on, or it was like at least not top 3.
Yeah, no, they're
I
top.
thought we were 2. 'Cause it's
I don't
like-
know. You're the fact checker.
It's. I thought I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
I feel like we checked this one time.
Yeah,
I
because
think we did.
it's the Thrashers / Jets, and then it's us.
Yeah.
But he's played the most games against us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it was.
That's
But-
hey, that makes sense though.
can-
I could see that.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games left.
Man, I'm so ready for the playoffs. How long do you think did they say anything about Stahl? Jacob?
No,
I know
I
you've been on
mean,
like Twitter this morning, but I haven't.
He's out tonight, and Svetch is out tonight. So
Okay.
honestly,
they're
I
just
think they
being cautious.
sit until the playoffs at the point.
Or at least get another game or 2 in, maybe.
Yeah,
Just to keep their because you don't want to have to sit for 8 games and you go right into the playoffs. Your legs are not there.
Yeah.
You can't do that. He's especially like a veteran like Stahl, like his legs, like they're getting old. He's old.
Yeah.
Like for a hockey player, he's getting old. His knees are probably not good.
He's got the most points against us. He's got 106 points against us, 52 goals, and then the Jets / Thrashers. He's got 102, and then 57 goals. So we're 2
Wow,
in terms of goals.
interesting. Huh. Love that. I love the switches.
Of course. I'm trying. We need to get someone who can actually do it for us.
Yeah.
True.
But Spencer, who do you think? What game do you think he's going to do it? Do you think he's going to do it against us, or do you think he's going to do the Islanders game? You think he's going to have it tonight, or is it tonight or tomorrow?
They play
I think
They
they
play
play
tonight.
Chicago tonight,
Yeah.
right?
in Washington.
Ooh, dude, he might have a 4-goal game or something crazy tonight. That would be wild.
I feel like it is at home. I feel like he would rather do it at home than anywhere else.
But that Canes game is also in Washington.
Yeah, if he doesn't do it tonight, I think he does it
I think
against us
Yeah.
yeah,
in Washington.
that would be
because I don't think he'll
crazy.
score against Sorokin.
You don't think?
Uh-uh.
Christian has a good point to where I didn't completely agree with like they just packed it in against the Canes, but they've been clinched for a while and now they're just trying to get over the threshold. So that
Yeah.
I don't know that they're necessarily trying to put more points up, but they're trying to feed him so that he gets the record.
I get that, but like how competitive these hockey players
Yeah.
are, they want to beat each other,
Yeah.
especially this rivalry here. Like if they didn't care, they wouldn't be fighting at the end.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't be fighting like how they did if they didn't care.
Yeah.
So I agree to disagree in a way. Like I agree that probably the Caps weren't like as
Overly motivated.
they weren't trying to clinch a spot. You know what I mean? So like I get that. But like I still, as a hockey player, even if we clinched or we've lost every game in the season, if we're playing our rival, we want to beat them either
Yeah.
way. I mean, it's just like in football too. Like even if State literally doesn't win a game and they only win one game, we want to beat Carolina. Like so
That's a good analogy.
so I don't know. I get it though in a way. They were just trying to hurt us though, low key. It seemed like
Low key.
We found out
Low-key.
we found out that Tom Wilson is even more of a prima donna than we thought.
oh my god, that's so yes.
I wish
I'm
you should have.
pulling
Dude, if
I
he
screenshotted
commented,
it.
bro. Dude, if he
Here.
commented on that.
Here, no, send that. Airdrop that to me real quick.
Oh my gosh. If he would have commented on your
Oh, that
Insta
would have
story,
been
I
insane.
would have lost it.
Anyways, I'll Spencer will put it up and I can put it up here.
I don't
too,
know what I was
but
doing, but I was very shocked when you showed me that.
Yeah. Or Drew
Or he
walked in
sent it in
after
there.
y'all's game and he's like, no way.
Yeah.
But
That would have.
I
Dude,
sent it to you.
he didn't put anything on his story, right?
No.
That would have been funny if he
If
like
he responded to it.
yeah.
So I
That-
posted this, tagging him saying, go change your diaper, bro. And screenshot within 20 minutes of the game. And he did hit the showers a little early.
He did, yeah. He was looking at it
It-
while the game was going on.
Oh no, you can't see it.
Hi, Alan and Molly.
Hold on, I can fix
Jack
it.
Shapiro.
I can fix it. I can't fix it.
And-
Oh
okay,
no.
go back to
All right,
me.
I go to you. There it is.
Mr. Verified, Tom Wilson, right there.
Yo,
Saw
if
my
he would have
story.
commented though, that would have been so funny.
That would have
Oh,
been
man.
so.
What a loser.
That would have been legendary. That would have been legendary. That
So
would have been so funny.
I can officially say that I've tripped Tom Wilson.
Yeah, there you go.
I've wanted to do it in person for so long, but like I feel like he would actually have a comeback.
Dude, we have to tag him in everything on this. Dude, we have to.
Yeah,
We have to.
This is
Oh
my
my
We'll
gosh.
clip it and tag
Dude,
him. See what
can
he
you-
says.
I don't know. Well, we can look at it later, or you can put it in later. But the video of Thankoven like literally almost tossing Wilson is the funniest thing I've ever
Yes.
seen in my life. That's literally me tossing Wilson.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I could toss him. I'm not saying that. But it's funny to see a guy literally my height, definitely probably ripped, but just to push over Wilson, like he lost his balance. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't like throw him. I'm not going to say he tossed him, but like he threw him for
Yeah.
sure. Like for being that big of a guy. And I also give props to Stankoven for holding his own. I know they didn't really throw gloves.
Yeah.
Or they didn't drop gloves, excuse me. But just to see him stand up to him, I love that.
I
that's
think what they said Stankoven's listed at is 5'10", but he's definitely like 5'8"
no, he's definitely 5'8".
at the most.
I'm literally 5'7". So like basically the same.
And I think they said he's like 165, 170,
Yeah, so
like
that's
180 max.
So he's probably ripped.
yeah,
He's probably
and-
ripped.
But Wilson's 6'3", 6'4", 220.
Yeah.
At
That's
least
like
that's
me.
what he's listed
That's
at.
almost me pushing Cam Newton. almost a comparison.
Yeah. And what
Ugh.
or Kyler said something about when Wilson was going to the locker room, he was like his Just for Men's was running down his face. his hair dye was
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he was chirping Aho the whole game too. It was funny
he
to
said
see.
something like Svetch went out early and he said something about like who's gonna protect you or something to Aho.
But
after
also,
Svetch
I
went
know
out.
Aho wouldn't throw or drop glove. I don't know why I want to say throw gloves. I
Throwing
think I want to throw
hands.
hands, but I just keep on saying that.
He wants to throw gloves.
Like, I don't think Aho would drop gloves with Wilson, but I definitely think he could do like he could hold his own in a little wrestling match in a way. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely bulked up. I think we've
Yeah,
talked about that
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Since his rookie season, he's
I just
definitely
second round would be fun.
that'd be hype. Right
That
now
would be
we've got
fun.
the Devils, and
The
if
Devils.
things stand, it would be Caps and Habs in the first round.
But then if the Habs though, Habs are on a like
Yeah,
tear right now. I think they're in the playoff spot right now over Rangers.
yeah.
I believe 'Cause it's like
They're either 2 or 4 points ahead. I think it was
Yeah.
2, but I think they played again last night.
It's
so I'm
like
not sure.
87, 89 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be
And
that's
then
gonna
I
be a
think-
battle. That's literally gonna be the last game.
Yeah.
Can
And
you
then-
see what? Sorry,
There
go
you
ahead. Can you see what the last game of the season is?
For us?
Just
Or just
in
overall?
general.
I think between the like 3, me and Drew were talking about this last night. We've got standing
Game of just done.
in terms of like who can still make it. I think it's between So Montreal is 81 points. Rangers have 79.
What's the last day?
I
April
was gonna say playoffs are April 20th.
18th.
So
yeah. There you go.
oh, dude. Okay, so Islanders, Blue Jackets
That
might be
could
big. Penguins, that's probably not going to matter. That Rangers,
Penguins are done.
that's going to be a crazy game. Lightning, Rangers, Lightning might not care.
Yeah.
Senators are kind of sitting good though, so like they might be okay. That Troy game, okay, so it's not going to be too juicy, but
We need to keep winning.
There's definitely teams on the last day that might be fighting for their spot in the last spot.
Yeah,
like Rangers, Senators.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they're okay.
Senators are in the first wild card with 86. Canadians 81 in the second spot. Then it's Rangers 79, Blue Jackets 77, and Detroit at 75. So I think realistically the only real teams that have a shot are the Canadians, Rangers, and Jackets. Maybe an outside shot for the Red Wings. Like the Islanders are 1 point behind the Wings, but the way they've been playing, I don't think they.
Yeah, Red Wings tonight are going to be pushing hard against us. Like they're going to have it's almost a must win for them in a way. Not really, but like it's getting down to it. So we'll see. I like the Red Wings,
because I don't know if I want us to keep winning. I mean, I do want us to keep winning, obviously, but like if we need to rest guys, I want them to be rested, but also if we stay where we're at, we're tied with the Leafs in terms of home ice advantage for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So if it got down to it by the end of like Eastern Conference Finals ish time, and we went up against one of the Atlantic teams, I think we'd have home ice.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Yeah,
that'd be ideal. I mean, obviously, our record is crazy. We got like 30 wins at home or something like
38-1.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
but
away game 16-3.
I'm okay with staying at the 2 in the Metro, playing the Devils. I'm totally okay with that.
I think that's basically locked in at this. Unless
the Devils just drop everything. But
they would have the Rangers would basically have
that's
to
what I'm
win
saying.
out.
Like exactly. That would be crazy. So, but yeah, that's basically locked. So I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not too scared of the Devils. I think
especially without Hughes.
I think Hamilton's out too.
He is.
Yeah, I think it's a long term as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, there's still guys on there. You still got Timo Meyer. You got, Markstrom can hold him in.
Yeah. Holla.
Of course, Pesci.
Pesci's
still there. Nason is going to be a grinder.
Yeah,
you know that he's gonna put body on every single. I bet you the Devils match him with our first line, meaning like Aho, because of the size difference. But we really expose the Capitals with our speed. And I know we were talking about going into the playoffs, but going back to that game, if you watch, I know we were talking about Washington wasn't really desperate, but to see our speed just absolutely wheel around them.
Speed kills.
Like they were trying to bully us, but like after the play, if you just got to walk away at that point. Like I know now that our guys are getting like they're learning a little bit. Yes, to stand up, but in the right time. They used to not be able to like stand up in the right time. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like then they would take a stupid penalty, then they would score. Then they would score on the power play, and then we would
kind
be
of the whole thing that got us in trouble against the Bruins in 2019 because you remember the whole Marchand and Williams thing, and Williams was getting frustrated, and Marchand did the C thing at him.
Yeah, he knew how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
I don't
want to play. I really don't want to play Florida. That's a team that I'm scared of.
Yeah, if things stand how they are, they'll be playing Tampa in the first
round.
That'd
be really good. We really need that.
Kill each other and.
No, we really need for the Eastern Conference. We need that, because one of those teams, one of those teams, I feel like is going to be the Eastern Conference final. Whoever makes it out of that is in the Eastern Conference Finals. Whoever, I would hope for the Canes, obviously. So Lightning are dangerous.
The other series would be Toronto and Ottawa.
Mm-hmm. See, man, Ottawa's sneaky though.
Yeah,
Ottawa's sneaky. So we'll see. I'm excited for the playoffs for sure. As always,
it's so satisfying that the Devils have lost 10 games in a row.
Dang, they really have?
They're 30, 37, and 9 in last place in the East.
That's crazy.
You
And
mean the
then-
Bruins?
Boston.
You said the Devils.
That's why I was a little confused.
Yeah.
Did I say the Devils?
Yeah, you said the Devils. That's why I was sitting here looking. I'm like, no, they're 5-4-1 in their last 10.
But the
Yeah.
Bruins, yeah. Look
Oh,
at
Bruins,
Nashville,
yeah,
too.
lost 10.
Look at Nashville. Everybody was scared
Yeah.
once they
They're
did all
already
those
eliminated,
moves.
aren't they? Yep.
Yeah, they're way down there. They're like with Chicago,
Lost
with
5
St.
in a
Louis.
row.
Or St. Louis. St. Louis has won 11 in a row.
Yeah.
That West is scary. There's a lot of good teams over in the
We
West.
got the Blues winning 11 in a row.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm telling you, Stars have won like 7. Sorry.
Yep.
7 in a row. I don't know. I'm scared of the West. The West might come out of.
But the one thing is, or the other thing is for them matchup wise, I think right now it'd be Stars and Avs in the first round.
But I don't care when that is. I want to see that
Yeah.
either way. I think Jets go far though. I think the
Yeah.
Jets go far in this.
They're weird because they've never they've been solid, if not really good, for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
They always choke in the first round.
It's Hellbuck though, because he always
Yeah.
plays good in the regular season. He does choke in the playoffs. He's known for that. But if you just look at their team, you're like I don't know. It's just not really. It's not scary, but they're good.
There's they've got a solid top 6, and then everybody else is.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. Hellbuck has really kept them have won games for them. So it's really going to be up to him. We'll see, but I think that West is gonna. In my prediction, right going into the playoffs, I think a West team wins the cup.
probably.
I of course want the Canes to win the cup, of course, and I am very confident. But I think that a West team wins. Just if the whole Western Conference is loaded.
Anybody but Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, and Avs. But it would be kind of.
No Canadian teams either.
No Canadian teams, no Dallas teams.
That's literally the whole West. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
No.
Vegas? You don't want Vegas,
Vegas,
either, Jacob.
Yeah, no. Forget the West, bro. Yes.
Give me the Blues.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Blues, Jets. Western Conference fine. I know that's probably not going to be because I haven't looked at the bracket because you say Dallas and Avs are basically
It would
locked,
be
Jets, Stars, Avs, Knights are all locked.
so it would be Winnipeg versus Minnesota right
so.
now.
Ooh, okay.
Dallas, St. Louis.
Dallas and Avs. Vegas and St. Louis, and then
Ooh, that's.
Kings
be-
Oilers.
Oh, I forgot about the Kings though. They're sneaky. Watch out. For real though, they've been killing the Eastern Conference right now.
It's the West is scary.
Agreed. At least we don't have to play them in the playoffs till the final.
Yeah.
Because they just kill each other over there.
Take each
I
other
kn-
out.
I know Florida is very physical, but that Western Conference they're very physical. Every single team has some big fellas on there.
Big fellas.
Big fellas.
fellas.
At least Zadorov won't be. We'll have to play
Yeah.
him. I feel like he could actually kill somebody.
Playoffs. 3 weeks.
I love it.
2 weeks.
Playoffs.
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 All right.
Don't know.
It's me.
Mm.
We'll do it.
Why is it not working?
Because
That's got sound.
That makes no sense. Please pause for station identification.
Oh, didn't you have to play it on there and you sync it up?
Well, it's because it usually has audio, so it goes to here.
oh yeah. Weird.
I don't know where it is.
Weird.
WTF.
We're at about 24:20 when this started.
That's all good. Here's what I'll do.
Bro, are you fake? You don't have me pinned?
Yeah, I think I have you pinned.
Not both of you pinned.
I think I have you pinned.
Research project, so I have to be against. Question: what kind of bear is best? It's
That's a ridiculous question.
IQ tests are totally bogus. They prove nothing.
We have who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third. That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the single team.
I'm telling
Magic trick.
It's magic. I'm not Evan though. So basically, what's the score, Jacob?
Oh. Let me find it.
He doesn't know the score.
I'm losing.
Where'd it
again.
go?
No, I think it's closer than that.
I know I'm losing though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, I slept weird on my
What the
neck.
world?
I
yeah.
can barely turn. Yesterday,
I can tell.
yeah, I had to like.
I did that a while ago.
It hurts. It
Of course,
hurts.
of course, all my questions just disappeared.
That's why I said magic trick.
17.5 to 15.
Oh,
Who's
close.
winning?
Me.
Jacob. Yeah, I would say. Ding, 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 ding. Mine's the left one. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Ah! All right. Wait, these are my questions.
Oh, God, I forgot we have. a
Forgot to
random
change
on there.
that.
You're still ranting.
Oops.
You.
So today's questions are all about Ovi.
I'll just go.
Obi.
Oh,
Ovi.
Ovi.
You.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
All right.
I think I know what the first question is.
Oh, we do
Um,
with answers.
With answers.
Question numero uno. What is Ovi's primary position? Evan.
He is a left wing.
Correct.
Had to look at his
Yep.
his Ovi shot.
Question numero dos. Oh, this is it. This should have been the easy one. What team does he play for? I don't know. I'll let y'all decide.
Oh, jeez. Do rock paper scissors shoe
sounded
on
like
it?
you got it first.
You said
Yeah.
who is what teams he played for?
Yeah.
Oh, Washington Capitals.
Okay.
Bruh.
All
Look at my
right.
hand sweaty on there. My finger.
All right. Question number 3. I'm doing. Yeah. How many times? This is a
Oh God.
2-parter.
Okay.
There's a chance for 3 points plus an extra 1.
Okay.
You got to give me the years and how many times. How many times has he won the Hart Memorial? And
You
what
said I
years?
have to give me the amount. How many times?
The amount and years. Total of 4 points
Oh,
if you get it all right.
Jesus. Okay. He's won it 4 times. And the years. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I have no idea on the years. We'll go. We'll go 2011, 16. We'll go. What was his rookie season?
0506.
We'll go 05, 06 as well.
Everything you just said is incorrect.
Dang it.
Jacob?
2 and 20.
Probably more recent than I said, probably.
2010 and 2013.
Jacob gets 1 point. 2013 is one of the years.
Okay.
But he has one more than 2.
Is 3.
He has 3.
Yep.
Okay.
So for-
I say we
for-
just exit and then give him the 1 point then.
Okay.
Because now we can't really answer anymore.
Well, there's 2 more years.
2014.
No.
2012,
No.
2008.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. Last question.
What's the third year?
2008, 2009.
Wait.
He won back to back. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So 18.5 to 17.
Last question.
No.
Wait, I got 18?
No, he has 18.
Okay.
Real quick. I just got to make sure that I fact.
18,
I fact
7.5?
checked this.
We got it closer?
18.5.
Okay.
You got 2 points. Or you have 3 points?
Yeah.
Oh, so 18.5.
So it's a big question here.
This is it. Here we go. What team did Ovi play for in Russia?
Oh man, I don't know if I know this actually.
Uh,
Oh, man, I don't know. Actually, I shouldn't have hit it. I'm just gonna say he was in the KHL, but I don't know. I can't add that.
St. Petersburg.
Nope.
It's the only one I know.
Dang,
because
I
of
finally got.
Nikishin.
I finally got him on one, y'all. Today's a new day.
I got one.
There is no sunshine. Nothing but cloud.
I wonder if Drew would know.
Where was he drafted?
The RBC
There
Center.
you go.
I knew that. I'm trying to think though.
Where was he going to get drafted if he came out the year before?
Here.
Huh?
Here.
No.
Where?
Pittsburgh,
Florida.
I think.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, I thought it was
Florida.
Pittsburgh for some reason.
Where?
Florida.
Florida. I don't know. Do we need to call in Drew to see if he knows this?
What? Oh, Drew,
You can just do a call in,
come here.
or we can yell to him.
Special guest star, Drew.
We have a question.
What team did Ovi play for before he got drafted?
In Russia.
In Russia. There it is.
There you go. We couldn't guess it.
Yep.
That was
And I got him on it.
Thank you, special guest.
Yeah, Drew.
Honestly, we just should have just kept naming Russian cities.
Yeah, you would have gotten it.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
That was good.
I
Good questions.
I stumped y'all.
Good
I did
questions.
it. I did it.
18.5 to 18.
Yeah, what a battle.
What a battle.
What a battle we got.
What a big one. Just like this battle. You know, this battle is big.
Puck comes out to Sandine at the left point. Picked off by Chatfield. Kotkaniemi. Team skating full side, and now Chatfield gets involved. Michael and Chatfield. Came together in the near corner. Chatfield along the regular corner. Chatfield, when Michael was skating away, Chatfield kind of grabbed his sweater from behind. And then all of a sudden, they're with the upper blue line and coming together. Here's how it started. And now Chatfield and McMichael exit. .5:22 remaining, third period.
That's a 3-point takedown if I've ever seen one.
Oh,
Jacob and I had a little discussion on this.
yeah.
It was a good discussion. I'm not saying that in a bad way.
Yeah.
I
My
don't know,
take
man.
was screw them.
Yes. Okay. Screw the Capitals. Yes. So I can agree with that. Screw the Capitals. Screw Wilson. All that. Okay. But like, still though, that's just like one of those codes in hockey that you
Unwritten
can't.
rules.
Just exactly. Thank you. It's one of those unwritten rules. Just like you're really not supposed to like punch someone when they're already down.
Do the sweep the knee.
Like that?
Yeah. That's why Jost was so pissed because the guy kept jumping on him when he was
Yes.
face
So
first on
I
ice.
agree. That's should not be like that. Shouldn't take place. Agreed. I don't think Chatfield did the right thing either. That
Yeah.
should not take place. Putting your leg behind the other person's leg. If his helmet was on, if the other dude's helmet was still on, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, okay, this is dangerous. But his helmet's still on.
My only
Or it was
thing
not
was in real time, like when you slow it down,
It looks
and
worse.
It looks worse because
Agreed.
it looks like he intentionally sticks his leg there. If I'm being honest, in full time, it's kind of so momentum that shifts his whole weight one way, and his leg's there. The guy goes over it. I don't think that he intentionally like stuck out his leg. The pictures make it look worse, and the slow mo makes it look worse. But like watching it in real time, he's going this way. His body momentum shifts. His leg kicks out.
Yeah.
And then McMichael goes over it, which, again, like you said, it's not the safest or cleanest play, but it's like Chatfield doesn't have a history of
I
being.
was about to
guy.
say it's one of those things where Chatfield doesn't have a history with anything like that. Like honestly, I don't even know. I think he's fought maybe once or twice in his career.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I get is he doesn't have a no record at all. Wilson and all of them, like types like guys like that have a huge record with that. I just like I said in our group chat, it wasn't necessarily dirty. It was just a dangerous play. It just shouldn't take place. Even if I don't know. You say it wasn't intentional. I don't know exactly though because like you could tell that he
was
him this
swinging
way.
them,
So
but
it was hard. It was hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like that is a very valid point. He was just shifting his weight in a way.
Yeah.
But like you can also tell like Chatfield loaded it up in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he could tell he was about to do it.
Yeah.
I like I just said.
The
if he had
fact that he's a clean player saved the fact
Exactly.
that from his suspension.
I'm very surprised he didn't get fined though.
Yeah.
I really thought that he was going to at least get a fine, which I think would have been at least okay.
Yeah. I mean, Drew was on your side about the whole thing too, about the play, but I didn't bring this up, but the whole Wilson and Panarin thing last year where he
literally
bounced
punched,
Panarin's head off the ice.
Yeah. No, I saw that on Twitter as well. I 100% agree. I don't even know. I think Wilson got suspended though.
Yeah, but
that-
he's also that's after like 10 prior suspensions.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. Agreed.
So I think if Chatfield does something like this again,
But
they'll do
they'll
something.
fine-
my
fine
only
him.
counter to that is that wasn't Wilson.
What? Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
I'm just saying that in response to like the Caps fans that are up in arms about.
I don't even give. I don't care what they say. They're dumb. I'll tell
You are
Chris
so dumb.
I'll tell Christian.
real.
I'll tell Christian his Cap fans are dumb.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Did you come in and yell?
No, they weren't at home.
Oh,
Boo.
he made sure not to be home.
I mean, we talked about it afterwards, and I showed him that Wilson's on my story. He's like, "No way," and he took a picture of it.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. We won't see fights like that in San Antonio.
That'd be kind of sick.
San Antonio.
That'd be kind of sick.
Last time they played there, Villanova won on a buzzer beater.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, good stat.
Wait, was it a buzzer beater? No.
Was it because it wasn't Carolina? Was it? No, because they're wearing white jerseys there.
Yeah, it wasn't the Jenkins.
Yeah.
Look at
Damn.
Evan knows
Wait,
ball.
what's the go back? Does it have the? I don't know. It just says.
No, I didn't really know ball.
What's
Really,
the
I
other
just saw white
team over
jerseys.
Well, no, that means you remembered.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I remember the picture.
You know ball.
Who are they playing in that?
Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Yep,
because the
that's
yellow.
Michigan.
Look at the band over to the right.
I thought it was like black and yellow.
Yeah, it's
so I was like,
Michigan.
Where's it,
Wichita
Baylor?
State has never been.
It's Michigan.
Yeah, because Baylor won theirs
Yeah.
against Gonzaga.
Wow.
Gonzaga.
Look,
Saga.
Jacob knows his ball too.
Chicken knows ball.
Wow.
I watch too
Wow.
much college basketball.
Yeah, we do. So, Duke, Auburn, Florida, Houston. For the
My
Natty.
backup bracket.
I thought it was Auburn.
Good.
Oh, you were just saying the Final Four, but it's Auburn versus Florida. You said
Yeah.
Auburn.
Duke.
Duke.
I mean, I'm not cheering for them to win.
I'm rooting
because-
hard for Duke in the ACC.
I mean, that's the only
Valid.
reason I would be okay with it because of the ACC. Everybody's been dumping on them all year, but I also don't want an SEC team to win. So, like, honestly, if Houston would be my best, like, biased opinion who I would want to win. But
who out of Auburn and Florida would you want if you had to pick?
Full Auburn.
I
Cousin
got
Bruce-
Auburn. I
cousin
have
Bruce.
Auburn in my.
Bruce.
That's my champ. I have Auburn.
I've got
so
Florida
I'm-
Duke in my second bracket that's still alive.
but I like saying "Go Gators."
Go
That's really
Gators.
fun.
Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Gator chop, boy. No,
That's
I
gonna be,
mean,
these games are going to be.
Duke's favored by 5.5.
Yeah, Florida's 2.5.
I feel like these games. Do you think they're going to be high scoring? I think so.
I mean,
My
yeah, I
opinion.
think
Florida
you take.
Auburn's over under 160 or 159.5. That's high scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Duke game's 136.5.
I mean, let's see here. Ethan's winning in the bracket challenge. I'm in second. Ross somehow has a chance,
My first.
and you're
bracket
you are
win.
Oh, because he has
cooked.
Florida. Who is his Final Four? Like, does he have the exact Final Four?
Who?
Number one. Who?
Ethan. Ethan is nope. He goes 3 out of 4, just like I was, because I picked Tennessee over Houston too.
I thought. Who did I have in the Final Four?
Let's
Damn,
see. You had
Oh,
Auburn,
St. John.
Auburn, St. John's,
That's
Duke,
what messed me up.
Tennessee,
That's a Tennessee one, yeah.
and Jacob.
I haven't paid attention to that one in a while.
Yeah, you were 0 for 4. St.
I'm
John's,
2
Iowa,
for 4 in my
St.
better
John's,
one.
Iowa State, Tennessee, Alabama.
Yeah, that was my bracket that I should have used my second one for all my challenges because that was the one I filled out 5 minutes before we jumped on the.
Dude, that's usually what the best bracket
That's usually is,
That's
and
usually
my,
the
that
best
was my
I
worst
thought
one.
through mine, and I was out of the whole right side of the bracket. I had 2 wrong.
My second,
Wow.
my
Pretty
second
good.
one that I made is my best one.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, good old Mr. Evan is favored to win. 40% chance.
Let's go. Oh.
But I mean, I think
Hey,
it's been a good tournament,
that-
even though it's been a chalk.
For
almost.
that, just for 2 seconds, I know I always bring in hockey, but for that chant though, shout out Penn State. They were in the Asha, and now they are in the Frozen Four. So shout out to
Ah.
them because they like have grown.
Yep.
Penn State, and now they were. I don't know how many years they've been in the NCAA, but not many. But they came from Asha, and now the goalie literally was on the Asha team
Wow.
and now he's in the Final Four. Well, Frozen Four.
Frozen 4.
But still, Final Four either way.
Yeah.
But I just thought that's really cool.
That
I
is
should have
cool.
waited for that for my 2-minute warning, but I had to say it
No,
while I
that's
said that. I mean,
Scramble, find a new one.
yeah, I might.
But
Yeah.
women's tournaments, yeah. UConn's in it. That's about the only thing.
Yeah.
UCLA, Texas,
What's her
South
face
Carolina.
on UConn's a bucket?
Paige Beckers,
Beckers.
Yeah. I always forget names, sorry, but she's a bucket.
the next face of the WNBA.
Well, she was supposed to be.
She's older than Caitlin
Yeah,
Clark.
That's crazy.
she's just had 2 ACLs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At
I mean,
least
they're
one.
favored to beat UCLA
Yeah.
by
That's
8.
crazy.
That's wild.
By 8?
Yeah, 7.5, according to.
Hmm.
I think that's ESPN bet. I forgot to put it in there. Whatever it is. Oh yeah.
The
Go Auburn.
Florida
Good.
Auburn 6:10 or 6:09 tomorrow.
I gotta
And
finish
then-
with that baseball game quick and get home.
Or I gotta work.
Houston Duke at 8:49.
I gotta
Oh,
work.
Duke's the second game?
Yeah.
Oh, chilling. Oh, chilling.
What time is the
Baseball's at 3. Pac
Duke
9,
games at
Pac
you
9
said
against
what?
UVA.
2 games win? 8?
8:40 or 8:49.
Gotta put your
Probably 9.
headphones in if you're still
Yeah.
at work.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I work till 11, so it's unfortunate, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's what
The
it is.
first game we go into overtime. You can watch the second half.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Even better reason.
Yeah, and I have 30 minutes, so I'll be able to watch it. So.
There it is. Gotta make sure everyone gets their stuff though.
Dude, I turned it on in the break room when it was like round of like 64.
Yeah.
I turned it on in the break room, and like we have like no channels. You know what I mean? So I had to like search all of them, and it was. I can't remember what game it was, but it was like all the dudes pulled in there. Dude, I didn't know we had it on here, and they just started all watching it on there.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Basketball brings
cool.
people together.
yeah, for real. And then we all started talking about who would be our Final Four.
And then Evan showed off that he knows ball.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
Sure.
Scotty would let us skip class?
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Bro, that was the good thing about having such a small school because like Holden and
Oh my
Scotty, I mean, any teacher would do it if it was like a slow day, they'd have it on.
That's
on
true.
the
That's
screen.
true.
Yeah, but I mean, Scotty would actually let me, like, I would skip, like, certain teachers' classes.
Yeah, we would
And
me
go
and
into his office.
The
ACC
rolling
tournament.
TV. The rolling
Yeah,
TV.
ACC tournament.
Oh,
Holden would let me, Drew, and Josiah sit in his
There you go.
room
Yep.
and watch the ACC tournament during lunch.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Speaking of the ACC tournament, why the hell are they moving the women's tournament to Duluth?
Don't know.
Duluth. Not trading company.
Georgia.
Duluth, Georgia. Georgia.
I don't know. Maybe to.
Georgia.
I was gonna say good segue.
If only the Tiger was playing.
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh, man.
He may be done.
Nah, he'll play like 2 more years competitively and then call it quits,
Yeah.
probably.
We'll see.
That rehab's not
We'll
gonna be
see.
fun.
Yeah, I was about to say.
At his age.
Yeah, true. I mean,
The Achilles.
Chili's.
So who were y'all's predictions? When let me ask this.
Oh, it crashed.
Um,
Here we go. Scotty
Scotty
Scheffler.
Scheffler's favorite at plus 350.
I got
Of course.
450 right here.
So
that's BetMGM, so who knows what the
I
difference.
had DraftKings at 350.
Top 3: Scheffler,
Rory.
Rory, and Morikawa.
The bottom 2 definitely no. Scotty,
Koepka and Spieth.
no.
Oh, you mean
Oh, I mean like talking about like Rory, no. He will continue his streak of not winning in April. Colin, no.
Colin, Rom,
Oh, that's who I was gonna put my money on. Ludwig Oberg.
Oberg,
Yeah,
Oberg.
Oberg.
DeChambeau,
Yeah, I might throw some money at Bryson too.
Schauffele, or JT, Matsuyama, Neiman, Cantlay, Hovland, Koepka, Spieth. Oh, I bet. Who was what's his face last year? The young guy.
Will
It may have been
Zalatoris?
Oberg.
Or no, it was Oberg last year.
I won money because he like made or finished in the top 10.
It was Oberg.
Okay.
All Evan has to do is look at the list of like 110 guys and pick one, and he'll be right.
I might have to do a parlay.
Yeah.
Just pick one guy.
I don't know. I don't know. Roy, you said he's not going to win in April, but I had a feeling for some reason.
Watch, Evan's gonna turn into the golf knower too.
So I'm telling you, watch. Roy might.
I know that flat stick too.
That's all I got in my game.
Trying to
my
think.
golf game is putting. So
You wanna I'm not gonna say trade, but you wanna lend that to me sometime?
See,
Well,
you
I
say
can't-
you
you're putting
say that, but when you have to putt well, you actually do it.
Sometimes.
yeah, but then he like can putt well, but then he won't shoot. He won't drive good.
No, I mean my driver's
He drives
on
well.
90% of the time,
Valid.
but short games, the
Sam
Killer there.
Burns. I got him. Brent Burns.
Ray Barnes,
Brett Burns, Sam Burns.
Trent from Connecticut.
Yeah, I got Roy.
All right.
I'm going with it.
What is that name?
Oh, Byung Hong An.
No.
Oh.
Jose Luis Ballester?
Oh,
Jose
wow.
Luis,
Amateur.
Ballister.
Evan Beck.
He's
Hey,
Spanish.
Evan Beck. Oh, never mind. Change my bet. I'm going for Evan Beck. Hey, that was kind of nice.
Oh my
Wyndham
gosh.
Clark.
No, seriously. I think Roy will win, but I'm going for Evan Beck now.
He'll win low amateur.
That'd be
Watch.
sick.
DJ no, Tom Kim no, Brooksy maybe, Bernard Langer
Tommy.
no, the chef in Minwoo Lee. Shout out to you, Ethan. Bill no, Colin no, Joaquin
Hey, I'll put money on Phil being in the top 50.
You got to put money that he'll make the cut.
I know.
VJ Singh, JJ Spawn. Gosh, he should have won the players. JT no, Sahith Theagala.
I want to see what.
Bubba.
I want to see how much money I could win if Evan Beck wins.
I'm actually curious to hear.
I want to
this.
look. I gotta do my.
Well, he's
code.
an
I haven't done FanDuel in a little bit.
He's an amateur, so I don't know if he'd be. I mean, we'll see. The Masters.
You all. Okay, let's see.
Let's go all the way down to the bottom.
I'm scrolling. Please be on there. Oh my
Sleeper
god!
picks. Oh,
It's so far.
Sam, you can put money on Sam Burns. He's a sleeper pick at plus 8,000.
Bill Mickelson, let's do it.
No.
Plus 32,000.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I did not see Evan Beck on here. Dang it.
Evan Beck.
Yeah.
Dang.
Minwoo Lee. Russell Henley.
Rory, where are you at, brother?
Sepp
He's at the
Straka.
top.
Bro, what? Can you say he doesn't win in April though?
He's never won in
He's-
April.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I feel like his odds would be
He goes.
a little different.
Sorry,
When
do
the
that.
Masters come around.
Do that one more time.
What?
Do that one.
Oh jeez.
Shake it on 10.
Shankopotamus.
Shank it on 10. Get a 12 on. We're here live with Evan Bradley putting together a parlay.
I was just looking because I haven't looked at FanDuel in a while. I've been trying to stay away for a little bit.
Oh, so you want to know why I texted? Did I tell you why I texted you? Oh, because I was going to be a degenerate.
Oh yeah, and send me a bet to put out. Yeah.
I had landed in Washington, and I had my my Elite 8 parlay my Sweet 16
yeah.
parlay put together, and it would have gone 10 for 11. And I forgot to.
At least you didn't though, because that would have been heartbreaking.
Oh, I would have been mad.
You know what I mean?
I watched like the first 3 games, went hit, and I was like, and then the Duke game happened, and I went, oh.
We got contract news
Uh-oh.
for Will Wade.
What about WW?
It's 6
WWE?
years up to 17 million.
It's not-
2.5
that's not
in
new
the
news.
first year.
That's not new news.
Huh?
That's not new news.
According to WRAL, it is.
Gabrielle, breaking news.
That's breaking news.
News that's been out for a week.
WW?
I didn't hear no numbers. I just heard.
You
6
might
years.
ask me about the numbers, man. I would have told you.
Well,
WW.
you're on the inside, so
WW.
just because you know, don't mean everybody else know.
Will Wade.
I might have to get that T-shirt.
WW.
Now I gotta go to break
Will Wade
go
episode.
to breakingtea.com.
WW's got a W.
You're gonna have
Can't
a
wait
few
to
of
say
them.
that. Can't wait to say that.
It's gonna be the first tweet. WW got a W.
Yeah, it probably will
Jameis
be.
Winston.
First win is going to be that.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
PNC. It's still
RBC
PNC.
Center.
RBC
No, it's
Center.
Aubrey. I would say
The Raleigh
Sports
Sports and Entertainment
Entertainment,
Center.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's
Mhm.
do the
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, do that.
2 weeks for holding. 22 minutes roughing.
5 minutes for fighting.
Me?
Sure, why not?
Sure. I'm just rolling with what I've been doing. Deuce lacrosse. Number 7. Playing number 5. Notre Dame in the Dome this weekend. Big game.
Should be good.
Should be good.
Evan, what you got, sir?
Oh, no, I don't have anything. I already said mine earlier.
All right, I'll go.
What did I say? What was it again?
You said Penn State.
Yeah,
2004.
yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I had to say it because I said their chant.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that. But yeah.
I'll go with the NIT championship was last night.
Oh,
That was a
nice.
movie.
Wow, I did not watch it.
Chattanooga.
Hey.
The moccasins. AKA they were the moccasins like the shoes. Now they're the mockingbirds. They're called the mocks. Yeah, they weren't supposed to be in that tournament. They won the whole thing. They
That's pretty
beat
cool.
UC Irvine, who was the 1 seed, after they blew an open layup as time
Yeah.
expired.
Yeah, Buddy dropped it off. Like
He went
he
went
off the rim.
dump and then oh no.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
a best.
Bad.
That'd be a best.
It was very bad. Poor
bad.
kid.
very bad.
Good thing
Very
he goes
bad.
to UC Irvine though.
Yeah,
Not many people will probably be mad about it.
He got hit the transfer portal real quick.
MIT.
MIT.
Did you see that chart that came up when someone went on to ChatGPT
Oh, for
and
like the
asked
next 50 years.
MIT supposed to win like
In like 2090.
in 2090 they're going to go back to back, lose, and then win 3 and 4 years.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Syracuse
fight-
wasn't on there, so I just cried a little bit. And was State on there either? It's gonna be a long 50 years, bro.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Louisville was on there like 4 times.
Yeah. Wake was on there like
I saw.
2048 or something.
Even App. No, I'm kidding.
No.
App was
Were
not
they?
on there. No.
No.
I think Carolina was on there like once.
Yeah.
Duke
Duke was this year.
Yep.
I'm curious
if
how
there's
far
any
out
other
you
one.
can bet on that. You know what I mean?
That'd be what?
2048.
Kyler knows the answer. to that.
2048. You bet
2048.
on Wake Forest.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a time traveler.
That'd be wild.
What was the sports almanac from Back to the Future?
Oh yeah.
They were 1 year off
They were 1 year off.
because what was it, 20? When did the Cubs win the championship? 2014?
Yeah.
think so.
And they predicted it in 2013 or something
Yep.
like that.
Yeah. Wow.
They technically got
Simpsons-
it right
Simpsons are more
because
crazy
that's
to
when
me.
the game. That's when the season started.
Yeah.
The
technically.
Simpsons stuff is crazy. More crazy to me.
Last year with Homer wearing the state shirt and the Duke flag, or the
Yeah,
Duke shirt and the
weird.
state flag, and it was on St. Patrick's Day, and it was the same date.
Weird, right? So weird. I don't know how that happened.
Illuminati.
Gosh, I remember I had to find that clip.
But it's like that's not even that's one thing. And
It's-
there's so
it was like no, because it
many-
was it was 4 different things
yeah.
in one clip, and they
Oh,
all
yeah.
and the date was right because it was March
Yeah.
31st, and that was when State and Duke played in the Elite Eight. St. Patty's Day had already gone on, and then March Madness was going on.
Yeah, weird.
Wild.
But like, there's other stuff that's happened. Not even like.
Oh yeah, like Trump
state-related.
going down the escalator.
Yeah, it's just so many different things. It's weird.
Yeah, no.
So weird.
What do they know?
All of it.
Everything. Illuminati confirmed.
Can't forget to at Tom Wilson.
Yeah.
Yes.
This here.
Got
We will
to
tag him again.
Oh, can't wait. Well,
let's fight, Tom Wilson. Let's go.
That's it for this episode of the HPP podcast. This has been Jacob, Spencer, and Evan. We'll see you again soon.
bye guys.
Peace.
Bam, 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 bam. The HPP podcast brought to you by the Wake Competition Center. WCC is the premier sporting location for all of your competitive and recreational needs. Stop by or visit wakecompetitioncenter.com for more info.